Audio Jungle.
My first question is, how did you get your start in modeling, and how has your journey been as a plus size model?
I would like to say that I've been modeling since I was born.
Oh wow!
I came out of the womb wanting to wear my mom's heels, playing in her makeup, teaching her how to use her own makeup. From that, she pushed me into local hair shows. So I used to do that. Then as I got older, I was more involved in like fashion shows in Boston. I'm originally from Boston.
Okay.
I would do fashion shows there, but it didn't do anything for me because there would be designers who would, compliment me for my craft and, want me to walk in their apparel and in their designs, but I have to lug a ton of clothes with me, jeans, leggings, anything for them just to put me in like a scarf or a t-shirt. And at that point, I was just over it. I was like, you're abusing my power. You're abusing my craft. I'm not here for what I'm supposed to be here for. And from that, I started to venture into New York City. There was more of a plus size community here, especially for fashion and modeling. I would come out here and network for shows, for photo shoots, any type of event that I felt would help push my career, help get my name out there. Then it wasn't until about 2017, 2018 when I got more serious about modeling. I started looking more into agencies. Although prior to that, I was still submitting to agencies, but I would actually get responses back like, we love your look, but you need to lose weight.
Oh, wow.
We already have someone of your size on our board. We don't need anyone else. Just a lot of
like pushback.
Yeah, and it was very discouraging. But I'm not one to take no for an answer, so I'm gonna keep pushing regardless. So yeah, I kept pushing. I kept submitting to other agencies and just having friends who did sign with agencies and went through the whole weight loss process to not even be working, not even be doing anything, to just totally be discouraged from modeling altogether because of their experience. Like I said, I kept submitting, and then I found We Speak, a model agency based in New York City that just highlighted individuals for their differences, for their flaws, for everything that society was painting as an image of beauty and showing the realistic aspect of it. And from there, that really launched my career. I was able to work with brands like Universal Standard and to work with Target, which was amazing, especially for my size and for my color. And a lot of the opportunities that I've had modeling, I never really took into consideration my color. Granted, I identify as Afro-Latina. I am very conscious of my culture. I'm very conscious of the experience that, both of my parents have endured, and to intertwine into mine, to just, highlight them and to bring light to everything that they are and what they've done for me. I never took it into consideration that I was the only of color model on set.
Wow.
In my mind, I'm just like, oh my gosh,
a model.
Biggest model here, I'm just focusing on my size, and I never took my color into consideration either. And this time has definitely brought, a lot to light. Especially, we all don't believe that we have a privilege, but we all have privileges in different senses. And yeah, it just made me look at my journey a lot differently. But it also just showed that, had I received a lot of more opportunities easier, would I have enjoyed it as much? Would I have, seen what it was for, what it was when it was happening? I'm not sure, but No, that's my modeling journey.
No, okay. I mean, that's good because, those challenges kind of help prepare you for your next stepping stone.
Definitely.
So, it's just embracing those times of difficulties, but also staying motivated to keep pushing and pursuing that's your dream, and never giving up because, all you need is one yes. And those yeses from We Speak and Target is like amazing accomplishments that a lot of people don't get those opportunities, as a model and definitely as a plus size model as well. So it's like embracing, every moment of it. And like you said, you probably wouldn't be happy if you would have got a lot of things easier, compared to like the constant working and like changing how you look and changing this about yourself, because in the industry, it is a lot of changes you have to make and sacrifice in order to fit like a certain brand and stuff, but you never want to lose sight of who you are as well.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of motivates you to keep pressing, keep pushing to continue modeling?
I would say my family is a very strong support, although receiving their support was very hard in the beginning because they didn't really see, what modeling stood for me and what it stood for others. Because just going through like my Instagram messages, the amount of like inspirational things that I receive from people like, oh my gosh, I finally see someone that I can identify with, you just make me want to wear color, you make me want to wear print, you just make me happy to just, be in my body and to love my body at any size. So when I see things like that, it's just like proof in the pudding. It just reminds me and motivates me to keep pushing, because don't get me wrong, I have my moments when I do want to give up. I have
Yeah.
I've set these very high expectations for myself, and I'm also learning not to be as hard on myself as I used to be. But, when you submit to different brands or you reach out to different companies and when you don't get the response you want, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's the point of me even doing this, But no, it's definitely my family, and then just on social media, like the inspirational messages that I receive.
It's like empowering and like continues to help you inspire other people, because
Exactly.
your pictures are very vibrant, it's very colorful, it's very like true to who you are, and that's what attracted me to you, because it's like, wow, like she's very like you have a powerful energy, and so that excludes through your work. So it's amazing.
Thank
It is,
you.
you're very inspiring. So although like, it's small things happening in the industry as far as like moving in towards inclusive with plus size community, what other things would you like to see in the industry change?
I would just like to see a change in diversity.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like overall the meaning of the word has been lost.
Right.
But I just want, specifically for the plus size community, but just for the community in general, to just look past identifiers and the way people look and, appear to others, but rather, really getting to know them and learning their experience and seeing their culture, because we all don't have the same background. We all don't, haven't experienced the same things.
Mm-hmm.
We may look similar, but that doesn't, mean that we're similar, or that, you know, there's a certain look that people are looking for anymore. Because if you look in marketing and advertising now, you see that people respond to different bodies and different looks. It's not the same anymore. We need to push past that and be open to endless possibilities.
I agree. I think especially now, with everything going on, it's like marketing and brands are really trying to push past, their own stigma of how the people who wear their brands or people who use their products look. And so that really is starting to move that way, but I feel like it's still a lot more to go, like it's a lot more room to grow.
Oh, there's definitely so much more work that needs to be done, but it's just with the consistent baby steps. And it all starts with that intention of the act to be genuine. If
Mm-hmm.
it's not genuine, your customers are going to see. They're going to, see, like, this isn't a consistent thing. You weren't serious about what you said. Like, you lose business.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I would love to see is just another push, or more of a push for inclusion of sizes.
Yes.
It's just not the fact of, oh, we have to suffice for the plus size, or, we need to suffice for the straight sizes. But I know individuals who are straight sizes, like a size 6 or a size 8, and want, a bigger feel. They don't want their clothes to be form-fitting. They want options. And stopping at a 3X or a size 20, that's not inclusion. There are people sizes bigger than that. Like, I don't understand why. I just don't understand, because if you were really about it, you would have, an inclusion of sizes, because people will spend the coin.
People will. People will. Just because it's like, I'm included and this is cute and this is what I want to wear and I can look and feel good about what I have on my body.
Exactly.
So it's not, and like you said, like people who like my size, like I'm not small, but I'm not big either. But it's like I would like to have stuff that's more not so form fitting, and everything I have, like the stores only offer those kind of clothing unless I want to up a size. So it is very like you said, designers, brand stores, they need to include everybody and not look for the whole standard size of what it used to be years and decades ago.
Exactly.
Nobody's like that no more. It's very diverse now. nobody's like that. So my last question would be, what advice would you give to other individuals who are, pursuing modeling or interested in pursuing modeling?
I would say research. YouTube is your friend. Instagram is your friend. If you see, a figure that you look up to, follow them, see what they're doing. If you're, confident enough, send them a message. I won't say that they'll all respond, but shoot your shot. You never know. And I would just say to move with intention. If this is, your passion, something, that is a dream that you want to pursue in life, do it wholeheartedly. But if it's just something that, you see someone else doing and you want to follow along, it's not going to work out for you.
Right.
Okay. As easy as many believe that, modeling or, being a social media influencer seems to be as easy as it looks, it's not. There's so much more that's put into it. There's energy exuded in other ways than, what is typical to you. So do your research. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Do not fall for the scams, because they're out there. Be sure you know what you're submitting to, what you're applying to, who you're sending your pictures to, who you're about to have send your pictures. Share your location, because there's creeps out here. But yeah, just be encouraged. Follow your heart. Follow your dreams.
I love that. Yes, that's important. Just following your heart and your dreams and making sure you're intentional in what you're doing, because like you said, it's not going to work for you if you're copying somebody else, because you're doing it. You're like, oh, this may be for me too. And, it's like, has to be your passion. Has to be. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me today.
And me.
Yes. I look forward to, seeing more work from you and seeing you just across billboards and everything, and magazines as well. So yeah.